Hello, financial freedom chasers. Welcome back to our channel, Wealthwise TV. If you've ever felt embarrassed about your spending habits, you're in the right place. Maybe you've wondered, why do I keep buying things I don't need? Or why is saving so hard? You're not alone. Today, we're tackling why this happens and how to break the cycle for good. By the end, you'll have 3 powerful tips to take control of your spending and feel good about your money again. The last tip, a total game changer. So grab a seat and let's get started on guilt-free spending. Do you ever buy something and regret it right after? Maybe you promised this month would be different, but it wasn't. You're not alone. Many of us feel embarrassed about how we spend money. But it doesn't have to be this way. Imagine feeling proud of how you handle money. Imagine spending without guilt. Now, in the next few minutes, we'll explore why this happens and 3 strategies to change it. The last tip is so simple, it'll surprise you. You'll even learn how to save money in a way that feels just as good as spending. Sound impossible? Stick with me, I'll show you how. I get it. I've been there, anxious every time I open my bank app, thinking, where did my money go? I'd promised to do better, but it never worked. Then I discovered a few tricks that changed everything, and I'm sharing them with you today. By the end, I'll reveal a little-known secret to help you break free from overspending. Most people have never heard of it, so stay tuned. 1. Why spending shame happens. Let's start by understanding why spending can feel so stressful. Imagine this. It's a lazy Sunday. Afternoon, and you're walking through the mall. The air smells like warm pretzels, and the window displays are bursting with colors. You don't need anything, but you're just browsing. And suddenly something catches your eye. Maybe it's a pair of shoes, a sleek new gadget, or that trendy jacket everyone seems to be wearing. It's beautiful, it's on sale, and it's calling your name. You pick it up, you try it on, or you imagine how it will look sitting on your desk. You feel a little rush of excitement, a quick thrill. I deserve this, you think. Before you know it, you're swiping your card or clicking Buy Now. For a moment, you feel great. But then, as the high fades, a sinking feeling creeps in. You're not sure why, but you feel bad, guilt, regret. Sound familiar? Or maybe you've been scrolling through your favorite online store late at night. It's just you, your phone, and a cart full of things you don't need, but somehow feel like you do. You click checkout, close your laptop, and suddenly wonder, did I really need all that? Why do we feel this way? Let's break it down. There are 2 big reasons this happens, and it might surprise you. 1. Emotional spending. Emotional spending happens when we buy things to cope with feelings, stress, sadness, or even boredom. Have you ever said, I deserve this after a tough day? That's emotional spending. It feels good at first because of the dopamine rush, but the high fades, leaving us with the same emotions and less money. Example, Janet had a rough day. Her boss criticized her work, so she bought a handbag to feel better. It worked temporarily, but guilt set in by morning. She realized she spent money she didn't have for a short-term fix. 2. Comparison spending. Comparison spending happens when we feel the need to keep up with others. Maybe it's seeing a friend with the latest phone or an influencer showing off a new outfit. Suddenly we want it too. Example, Mary was happy with his 3-year-old phone until a friend posted a picture of the latest model. He bought the new phone just to keep up, even though his old one worked fine. Remember, social media shows highlight reels, not the bills or stress behind the scenes. Why this isn't your fault. Companies spend billions on ads designed to make you feel like you're missing out. Social media and influencers unintentionally add pressure. But you don't need latest gadget or trend to be happy. You already have what you need to take control of your spending. Breaking the cycle starts with awareness. Now let's hear from you. Have you ever bought something just because you felt like you should? Share in the comments. We all have stories like that. Feeling stuck in the spending shame cycle is tough, but it's not the end. Up next, I'll share a simple trick to pause before spending and save more than you'd expect. It's quick, powerful, and could change how you think about spending forever. 2. The 24-hour rule. Pause and reflect. The 24-hour rule is simple but transformative. Whenever you feel the urge to buy something, pause for 24 hours. Don't add it to your cart, swipe your card, or hit buy now. Just wait. You might think, that's it? Just wait? Yes. This tiny pause helps stop impulse spending by giving your brain time to think logically. Ask yourself, do I really need this? Will I still want it tomorrow? Why it works. Delaying gratification interrupts the dopamine rush we get from impulse buys, helping you make thoughtful decisions instead of emotional ones. Studies show that people who practice delayed gratification are more likely to achieve long-term goals like saving money or paying off debt. Real-life example. Take Mary as example. She started writing down items she wanted instead of buying immediately. After 24 hours, she often realized she didn't need them. In 6 months, she saved over $2,000 and treated herself to a guilt-free weekend getaway. Bonus tip: write it down. Recording your urges slows you down and helps you reflect. You'll often look back and think, I'm so glad I didn't buy that. Next, I'll show you how to make saving money fun. It'll feel as exciting as spending. Stay tuned. 3. Make saving feel like spending. What if saving money felt as exciting as spending it? Here's how. Every time you resist a purchase, transfer that amount into a special savings account, your fun fund. Instead of thinking, I can't buy this, think, I'm choosing to save this for something better. Saving becomes a game where every dollar not spent is a win. How it works. See something tempting? Skip the purchase and transfer the money to your fun fund. Over time, small amounts add up, $10 here, $20 there, and suddenly you've got a few $100s. When you finally spend it, it's guilt-free because you saved with intention. And then, imagine checking your fun fund after a few months and seeing $500. That could mean a weekend getaway, a new laptop, or a fancy dinner. That's something truly meaningful. Why does this feel so good? Because it taps into the same emotional reward system as spending, but with a lasting sense of accomplishment. You're still spending, just on your future happiness, not fleeting thrills. Lisa's story. Lisa used to impulse buy everything from coffee to gadgets. After starting her fun fund, she saved over $1,000 in 6 months and took her family on a beach vacation. She said it felt incredible knowing she saved intentionally. Now it's your turn. What would you save for? Comment below and inspire others to start their own fun fund. Up next, a 1-minute trick to avoid overspending traps. Don't miss it. 4. Avoid temptation by unsubscribing. Those flash sale or limited time deal emails are designed to trigger FOMO, fear of missing out. Every subject line is a trap to make you spend money you didn't plan to. The solution? Unsubscribe. Worried about missing a deal? Remember, the best way to save money is not to spend it. Without constant sales pitches, sticking to your budget becomes much easier. Step-by-step action plan. Check your promotions tab. Scan for emails tempting you to shop. Unsubscribe ruthlessly. If you rarely buy from a store, hit unsubscribe. Use a tool. Try Unroll.me or Clean Email to bulk unsubscribe. Clearing your inbox removes temptation and gives you more control over your spending. Why unsubscribing works. Marketers use urgency and scarcity to create panic. Only 3 left. Or sale ends tonight, triggering your brain's reward center. But most deals come back, so you're not missing out. By unsubscribing, you remove the pressure and make smarter spending choices. When you unsubscribe, you're not just deleting emails, you're removing temptation. If you don't see it, you won't crave it. Fewer temptations mean fewer impulsive decisions and more money in your pocket. You've learned to pause before buying, save money in a fun way, and avoid temptation like a pro. Now I've got one more tool for you, a free budgeting template. Here's what's included. Spending tracker. Monitor where your money goes each month. Savings goals. Section. Track goals, whether for a vacation, gadget, or rainy day fund. Monthly budget planner. Plan your expenses and see how much you'll save. Click the link in the description to download it for free. It's my way of saying thank you for joining me on this journey. Managing your finances doesn't have to be stressful. It can be simple and rewarding. Before we wrap up, what's your biggest money goal this year? Share it in the comments below. Whether it's saving for a dream vacation, paying off debt, or building an emergency fund, I'd love to cheer you on. Remember, this is a judgment-free space. We're here to support each other no matter where we're starting from. Have you been able to stick to a budget recently? What's been your biggest win or your biggest challenge? Let's start a conversation in the comments, because when we share our experiences, we all get better together. You might even inspire someone else who's struggling with the same thing. If this video gave you even one idea to help you feel better about your spending, give it a thumbs up. And if you know someone who could use a little encouragement with their finances, share this video with them. You never know who might need it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss a new video. In the next one, I'm going to reveal the #1 secret to growing your money faster than ever without feeling like you have to sacrifice everything. Trust me, it's easier than you think, and you won't want to miss it. Remember, taking control of your spending isn't about being perfect. It's about making small changes that add up over time. You've already taken the first step by watching this video, and that's something to be proud of. Keep going, and I'll see you in the next one.